Hello, YouTube. So today I just wanted to go over the end build we had going for the hunt and just kind of go over some of the items I ended up getting and what the overall build ended up being. So the main idea with the skill tree was going to be what we had going for our shock and load build. So if you have not seen that video, go check that out, and it explains everything that is going over with the skill tree. It is the exact same layout as our shock and load build. For weapons, we basically really just wanted something with the railgun anoint and a decent fire gun. We were lucky enough to get a critical pretty soon into the hunt, so we just ran with that for the full hunt. And we ended up re-rolling our EMP5 to the railgun anoint so that we could keep that up for movement speed, and we didn't have to change to any other weapons just to make sure we had the railgun anoint available. Went through a few different shields throughout the full hunt, but when we got a 72 plus Ultra, we went ahead and kept that so that we had increased life in Iron Bear. We got a light speed with the anytime Iron Bear takes damage, there's a 20% chance to spawn Grenade Anoint on our first Anathema kill. So that was a really lucky drop. We had a few toboggans throughout the entire hunt, but we got a level 72 with area of effect damage and a little bit of corrosive damage, which was nice. But the area effect damage was a really great roll, so we kept that toboggan for the rest of the hunt. Our Eternal Flame ended up having action skill damage and some weapon charge speed, which we took advantage of for our flipper. Whenever we were outside of Iron Bear, we were either using prompt critical to get Iron Bear back as fast as possible with our fire damage, or just using the flipper just to kill something really quick and move on to whatever we were doing. Outside of that, we just kept a few things in the bag that we switched out here and there for if we wanted to use it. The Uncount Herald was used a couple times for Fight for Your Life. The Free Radicals were used for Fight for Your Life for a little while. The Reflux we used a little bit just for some mobbing. The Hellwalker was used on some of the M1 kills. We kept trying to find a cloning matting tracker. Never ended up having a vendor that dropped it, but we did end up getting a roided matting tracker, and we found, I think it was 3 or 4 different recurring hexes while leveling up. That was pretty cool. Our very first Bloody Harvest event, we got the Roidy Ghast call on, so getting that drop right out of the gate and being able to use the Roided Ghast call for some pretty early kills was a lot of fun. It was really cool. And then we just kept the Minesweeper and the Sappers on here. Found a Cosmic Stalker I'm going to do something with later on. Critical damage, flat off weapon damage, and weapon reload speed. We can have a lot of fun with this Cosmic Stalker. Use the Cut Purse loaded dice for if we ever needed ammo. This was a pretty decent corrosive white elephant that I found, so I kept that just in case there was something I wanted to do with it later. And I liked this Icebreaker Deathless, so we picked that up and kept it. Other than that, just kind of some random things that I picked up just in case we had some ideas for later on. Used the Moxie's Endowment for when we were getting level ups, so we had extra combat experience. And yeah, that's it. This is what the item stash ended up looking like. Probably about 70 to 80% of the hunt, this was our exact layout right here. We didn't really change these out too much, with a few exceptions for Fight for Your Life or some mobbing. The Breath of the Dying was really useful for using for clap traps to get the Bloody Harvest done faster. And yeah, guys, that is what we ended up using for the hunt to get 6th place with a total time of 41 hours. and all 934 points. It was really awesome seeing the community get together, and we ended up raising $70,000 total for St. Jude's. So if you were part of that, thank you so much for your generous donations. And until next time, guys, I've been your sassy local swindler. Stay classy, Pandora.